Get ready for adventure. Get ready to play. Houston Life is giving you a first look inside Children's Museum Houston's Gallery of Wonder. Join us as we explore this vibrant new space for little learners.
Here you get to play, you learn, and you're playing with purpose.
Curiosity and creativity combine in this new spot that's already a family favorite.
He's been engaged this whole time. He's having a great time.
Houston Life is proud to present Gallery of Wonder. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Children's Museum Houston's brand new Gallery of Wonder. In just a moment, we're going to take you inside this very special brand new exhibit, and we're going to meet the team who brought it to life, including Children's Museum Houston CEO Rayanne Derensberg. Thank you so much for welcoming us. We're some of the first to see inside. What makes this different than what the museum has previously done?
Well, what makes us so different and unique right now is that we've been able to open this space to newborns to 5-year-olds, and that's pretty special. We're the largest space, a museum space in the United States dedicated to early learning.
And sparking creativity in even the littlest learners, newborn babies. Why was that so critical to the museum's mission?
Well, we named the place Gallery of Wonder, and the reason why is because wonder sparks creativity. It sparks the ability for kids to really think of their future in really fantastic ways, and it's all through purposeful play.
And that starts on day one.
Absolutely.
On planet Earth. You know this as a mom. You brought your little ones here to the museum.
Yes, full circle moment here. I remember 17 years ago when I was in this space with my newborns and able to enjoy the museum. And now my kids are in high school, ready to graduate.
I love that. Well, thank you for inviting us inside for a first look. Mel Camp is going to kick off the tour.
Thanks, Derek. Here at the Gallery of Wonder, there are 5 different exhibits, and as fun as they are for the kids, they're also about learning. And today we are taking a tour with Brenda Aguilar, who is the Director of Early Childhood Initiatives. Brenda, this is such a beautiful world. It's my kind of land. I think I would like to live here for a while.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for coming, and we appreciate you being here. So the space here that you're in is our Tot Spot area. This space is specifically for children 18 months and younger. It's a safe place for them to come and explore without having to worry about what's around them. So everything here is safe for them to touch. We have also a space to this side here. This is our baby haven area. So this area here is for our non-crawlers. So the little ones that need that time for tummy time, that need that space to be on the floor without anyone coming over, running them over, or insecurities. They can come into here. We have toys for texture, we have movement, sound, a little exposure for the children. But everything here is safe for them to use and explore and learn. The first 3 years are the most important in a child's life. This is the time where they're using their 5 senses to learn about the world around them. And we took that design into everything we have here. So for example, our beehive. Not only is it a safe space for them to go into, but it has sound. So the children get to hear the sounds of the bees and start making that connection for when they go out to the park and hear that as well. You have sounds, you have movement, texture, they push and pull, helping with their fingers. You have our meandering path, which teaches them about different textures. Everything there is done with a purpose. We thought of everything that we could provide for the children to be prepared not only for school, but for life as well.
So right next door to Tot Spot is Into the Woods. This is another one of the exhibits here at the Gallery of Wonder. I mean, aside from looking awesome and a whole lot of fun, what is the purpose of this play space?
So the Into the Woods is mostly gross motor skills. So children are able to climb up our crazy staircase here. They're sliding down. They're able to crawl under the stumps. They're using their body and movement to be able to continue to explore and have fun, but work on their body skills. A lot of times we forget that our children don't know how to jump or play or skip or hop, and Into the Woods is the perfect spot to do that.
I want to know if there's an age limit on this slide.
No, there is not. Feel free. We have gone up many times.
Okay, I'm going up the slide. Oh wait, there's a line. Okay, I approve. This is awesome. Woo, high five! Yeah! Woohoo!
The space does have a lot of areas for also imaginative play, hand-eye coordination. So we have our, for example, our scarf blower. Here you can see our friends putting the scarves in. And the idea, of course, is they can catch them, they can go over the colors.
I love that I'm jumping right in on all of these. This is awesome, guys. Yeah! I think I'm having too much fun here, Brenda.
You can't help it. Everybody has fun at the museum.
Woo! Oh wow, okay, this looks like a fun little area of Into the Woods. What is happening here?
So this is our tree house. So the kids can do a lot of dramatic play here. They can pretend they're camping. They're also able to take the blankets and create their own tree house. So they have to not only think about it, but problem solve into how they want to make the tree house. And again, this is for children 5 and under. We're giving them the opportunity to learn while they're playing in this beautiful spot.
Oh my gosh, this is like the ultimate cubby.
Well, it's a wonderful place for them. He's already getting comfortable there with his blanket and animals. This is exactly what we want the families to do and the children to do. And then they can take this home with them, and the idea that now they can make their own forts at home. They can use their own stuffed animals and pretend that they are outside. They're camping in the woods, just like they did here at the museum.
Ooh, Brenda, Under the Waves. Tell us about this exhibit.
So this exhibit here covers our sensory exploration. So children are able to come into this area. It's a little more calmer. We have lower lighting. Technically, we're under the water here. But if they need that moment to just calm down, we've got our chill cove. We've got our little tunnel so they can come through to go under and just relax and take that moment to explore everything they have here.
Oh my goodness, Brenda, this is like the ultimate playhouse. It's like a life-size post office, market, a laundromat.
So this is our Viva Village. So in Viva Village, we have our fresh market, like you mentioned, but we also have our little house. So it's the area for the children to come and explore, but they're also working on being helpful, collaborating, sharing. They get to fold the clothes like they do at home and make that connection with their parents.
Do your kids fold clothes at home? I think that would be. This is a very good skill for kids to learn, helping mum and dad fold the clothes and do a little bit of ironing.
It is, and you'd be surprised, they actually do come and do it. We see the children engaging in what they already recognize at home because the parents are modeling it there. And now here, the kids are incorporating it, what they see. So it's again, those first 3 years, the importance of them learning what to do and how to become that person they need to be. This is where they get to experience it. So this is another part of Viva Village. This is our little kitchen here. So after the children go shopping in our fresh market, they can bring the food over here. And as you can see, they can start cooking dinner and getting everything ready for the family. But again, showing that collaboration and helpfulness. They see the parents do it at home, and then they come and do it here.
Wow, this is like the ultimate playing house. I love it.
You know, Rayanne, there is so much for families to explore here at Children's Museum Houston. I can't believe more than 4 decades you've been around?
Yeah, 4.5.
4.5 decades, so that's clearly a very long time. Why was it so important that you had an entire floor dedicated to infants, toddlers, and preschool-age children?
Well, for us in Houston, we know that there is a lack of access of high quality early learning opportunities, and we wanted to be able to provide that here so that kids are ready for school, kids are ready for kindergarten, and that can only happen in a few ways. One, by having really strong experiences where they can bond with their families and they can really think deeply about their future.
I love the concept of learning while also having fun, and that truly is at the heart of the museum's mission. Is that fair to assume?
Absolutely. We're very intentional about having our educators in this space, along with really active programming that allows children and parents to activate that bonding moment and activate experiences.
Okay, well, speaking of children and parents, our very own Lauren Kelly, she's doing a bit of consumer reporting today, asking these young people what they think.
Derek, even the tiniest consumers need to give a rave review sometime. Kendra, welcome here to the Tot Spot inside the Gallery of Wonder. One of my favorite spots. You know, I have brought multiple nieces and nephews, but look at this one. This is Genesis?
This is Genesis.
How old is Genesis?
She'll be 6 months on the 7th.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
6 months.
I want to know, as a mom of a 6-month-old, do you feel comfortable in here? Clearly, she is enjoying her time.
I do feel comfortable. The Children's Museum always is intentional about its exhibits, so this is my first time here, but coming here today, I'm very excited for her.
It sounds like she's already giving a rave review.
Oh, yes. Oh, sure.
Does she like to play with things that are bright and visual? Basically, a lot of things right here in the Tot Spot.
Absolutely. She likes color. As you can see, we have yellow and red on today. And she also likes light and bright open windows. So the Tot Spot in here allows her to have all of those things. One of her favorite colors is yellow. And the fences being yellow is really a good thing.
She fits right in. Well, thank you guys for sharing and have a great time.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lauren.
All right.
You say bye.
More when we come back in just a bit. Hi, say bye.
Welcome back to the new Gallery of Wonder here at Children's Museum Houston. We are once again joined by the CEO, Rayanne Derensborg. Thanks so much for spending time with us today.
Oh, we're enjoying having you.
Well, we love having a first look at something brand new in our city, and this is extra special. Describe to us, Rayanne, where are we in the museum?
We're on the second floor of the museum. The entire second floor has been dedicated to this gallery. It is over 9,000 square feet. We tripled the size of our second floor offerings for families.
Okay, that is huge. And I know a project like this, Rayanne, doesn't just happen. It takes a lot of time, a lot of planning, and a lot of money, too.
Absolutely. This is a multi-million-dollar project and over 3 years in planning for us to be able to open it up to families.
What do you think about the finished product?
I think it's absolutely magical. A child's playground for sure, and parents.
Earlier in the show, you mentioned that there's a lack of early childhood education and just spots for families to go in Houston. What makes the Gallery of Wonder such a special, special spot for learning?
What makes it so special for us is that 30 to 40% of families that come into our museum come through our free access programming. What that means is families who may not be able to afford childcare options or have transportation to access childcare will have that same deep, meaningful learning opportunity with their children here at the museum.
And it seems like learning and childcare, a lot of times families think of childcare as just like, okay, we need someone to take care of our kids, but learning should be happening, in your opinion, along the way. Is that fair?
Absolutely, and learning is a family adventure. Here we get children and parents together. We get to strengthen that bond and really ultimately influence the ability for parents to be the first and most influential teacher for their children.
Rayanne, thank you so much for inviting us in.
Absolutely. Please come back and play anytime.
We absolutely will. Okay, now we're going to check in with Lauren Kelly, who is spending some time with families in the museum. Let's see where she's landed now. Lauren?
Yeah, Derek, we have made our way under the sea in this sensory area here in the Gallery of Wonder. And Kirk, we have found you and your 4 beautiful children. Do you want to give a shout out? Who do we have here with us today?
Well, we got Aiden and Maggie and Finnan, and this is May.
4 beautiful kiddos who I feel are very big fans of the Children's Museum.
Oh, this is wonderful. So we've been coming to the museum for a long time, and it's always been great for our bigger kids, but this new exhibit is awesome so that it has things for our littles to do as well. And so the museum has a little bit for everybody.
Absolutely. And you as a teacher, you can look at this and go, I know that my oldest is going to love this just as much as my youngest.
Yeah, and it's great. You know, I teach middle school, and so like my daughter's a 5th grader, and so all the things that she's learning at school, she can come and learn in a hands-on way at the museum, and as well as my littles, where they're learning how to do things like stack and bring things together and explore. They can do that in a very safe place here where I can just sort of sit back and just let them be them.
Yeah, well, she's walking away. Maybe we'll go find her. Big brother, big sister, that's your job. Kirk, thank you very much for sharing your experience. Derek, lots more to come from the Gallery of Wonder. I'm tossing it back to you for now, though. Hi!
All right, thank you, Lauren. It really is such a cool space. Well, the Gallery of Wonder's 5th exhibit, the Treetop Terrace, is currently under construction but will be opening soon. It will be a vibrant outdoor area with play structures, a water table, even a special roadway with cars where kids can practice their problem solving and social skills. We'll have more from the brand new Gallery of Wonder next. Don't go away. In addition to all the fun families can have here in the Gallery of Wonder, Children's Museum Houston offers nearly 24 early learning activities like Zumbini. What is that, you might ask? Well, we sent Mel Camp to find out and to learn more about the other activities here.
We are here at the Ta-Da Theatre at Children's Museum Houston, where they are making learning fun. And I would like to introduce a very special guest. Drum roll, please. Belka Kanana! Now, Belkis, oh my gosh, you have a fun job. You oversee early learning here at Children's Museum Houston. Tell us about how you're making learning fun for kiddos here.
Well, we offer a variety of programs designed to support early learning. For example, we have STEM Bites for little learners, which encourages hands-on experiences in science. We have Color Splash Play Date for every kind of crafts and activities that creativity is our main goal with the kiddos and their families. We have literacy activities like Giggles and Stories, specially designed for literacy development. So within these playful programs, there are many opportunities for children to learn, especially young children and even infants, to learn new vocabulary, to practice math, to conduct age-appropriate science experiments, and to build social emotional abilities, and also practicing fine motor skills to be able to write.
So let's talk about ages and how important it is for kids to have certain skills by certain ages, and how you're helping children in Houston with this.
Well, this gallery and their programs are designed for children 5 and under. So we are starting from the very beginning. We are doing activities for babies, for infants, for crawlers. We're doing activities for preschoolers. So the idea is to start building their abilities, especially during the first 3 years, because during the first 3 years happen the 80% of brain development. So all these activities are designed with the purpose to start teaching not just here at the museum, but also for families, for caregivers to be able to be the best first teachers of their children.
Belkis, what have been some of the popular programs?
Well, the popular programs are the one focused on music and movement. They love Music for Little Ones by Prelude Foundation, Zumbini. This is Zumba for babies, toddlers, and their parents. Because something we want to highlight is the kids are our main audience, we know that, but the families, they get involved in the programs. We want them to be part of their learning, and also we want them to be connecting with them when we are doing any of the workshops we provide, such as Color Splash Play Date or STEM Bites. And something that the families really appreciate is the fact that most of our programs are bilingual, both in English and in Spanish. So there are more learning opportunities for them.
It's absolutely amazing what you've created here. And I've got to say, I'm glad that you said it's designed for the kids and the kids love it, but you also, it's so important that the parents are part of it, because I literally want to stay. This is so much fun. This is a great world that you've created, but it really is amazing how you have made it such a great space for Houstonians to learn and grow and have fun.
Yay! It's for the family.
All right, thank you, Mel. Children's Museum Houston has so many ways for families to learn while at the same time having fun. If you'd like to learn more, you can go online, cmhouston.org, to see the full calendar of activities and events here at the museum. When we come back, we'll check in with Lauren Kelly and meet some of the friends she's making here in the Gallery of Wonder. Welcome back to the Gallery of Wonder. This is the newest exhibit at Children's Museum Houston, designed for even the littlest learners. One of the main concepts here is purposeful play. And right now, Lauren Kelly is over at Viva Village, where young people can use their imagination to help with pet grooming, grocery shopping, and more.
Yeah, Derek, sometimes kiddos really aren't allowed in the kitchen because things can get hot, but here in the Viva Village, they're all welcome to play with all the items that are in here. Jenny, you've got 2 boys. What are their ages?
I have Teddy here, who's 2, and Levi, who's 5.
And these are some of the things, so like maybe in the kitchen or maybe in the living room where there's things that we don't want him playing with, they can really explore and play with.
Exactly. So I get to keep my house nice and clean and tidy, and they can come here and play with anything that they'd like.
And one of the best things I do like in here for the parents is there are always places to sit down for you so that you can keep an eye on your kids. But your little boy over there, Levi, has made fast friends, right?
Oh yes, Levi has made quite a few friends, and I've met their parents as well.
And Jenny, you know what? That's really what it's all about here at the Children's Museum. It's making new friends. Oh, hi! Tanisha, it looks like Levi and Jackson have become fast friends.
Yes, they have. Easy fast friends.
And this is actually a place where you can go and you know that he's great on here. He can play, learn, and explore.
Yeah, and he feels safe. He's been engaged this whole time, so
he's learning without realizing that he's learning.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. And there's so many different opportunities for him to have a hands-on experience with all the different imaginative play items here, so he's having a great time.
Yeah, he's got the apron on, so maybe you should let him in the kitchen
I
later.
know, I should.
Tanisha, thank you so much for sharing, and I hope you guys have a great time.
Thank you.
Derek, I'm going to toss it back to you now.
All right, Lauren Kelly, thank you so much for that. The Gallery of Wonder at Children's Museum Houston is packed with all kinds of adventures for developing minds. And the all-new expansion opens fully this summer. So we hope you'll join us at Children's Museum Houston's Gallery of Wonder, where wonder ignites learning.